Žalgirisa i Partizan Mocarbeta. Mi smo odlučili da posetimo Žalgiriju arenu i razgovaramo sa generalnim menadžerom Žalgirisa koji nam je otkrio kako funkcioniše ovaj košarkaški klub, koliko ljudi tu zapravo radi i koje sve prostorije čine ovaj sportski objekat.
So tell us, how's life now as an executive?
It's different. When you're a basketball player, you're playing the games, practicing, and that's it. Here is a little bit different. You have to manage the team, and you have to react to all the situations happening every day. Talk with the players, talk with the coaches, and everything around. So yeah, it's different.
So tell me, how would you describe this season in Žalgiris? I know you guys now have a bit of problems with injuries, players leaving, Brazdeikis.
Yeah.
How do you fight clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, those big guys?
Yes. I know that we lost a couple players. Also, we have a few injuries and so on, but. Nothing new. Žalgiris is known for the character, for the fighting spirit, so in every game we have to go and fight. Doesn't matter, we have 12 players, 11 players, 9 players or something like that. I know sometimes it's not easy, but not only we have injuries, all the teams have injuries, and then everybody fights, everybody trying to do their best and to win games.
And what about many people talk about the atmosphere and the basketball city that is Kaunas, and we come from Belgrade and we're proud of our basketball culture. Could you compare maybe those two cities, Partizan and Žalgiris? Okay, they're now but
well, I think
we're basketball countries.
Yes, I think you are right. We are basketball countries, and we have two biggest probably and the greatest basis of fans, and they support their teams a lot and very honestly. So how to say, it's difficult to compare two very good things, but okay, I think that our fans is the best. You think opposite, but in general I think that they are doing a great job and support the team. Doesn't matter they win or they lose.
Yeah.
How would you compare the rivalry? Partizan is the biggest historic club in Serbia. Žalgiris is the biggest, oldest, best club in Lithuania. How would you compare the rivalry? What's the similar and what's different about it?
Yeah, the similarities you mentioned is right. Yes, we are biggest and club in Lithuania, and then Partizan in Serbia. I think the character is the same. The understanding of basketball is the same. The players and the fans, they understand the basketball, they know how to play the basketball. The history is very rich, and historical. So those both clubs means a lot for the country, for the city, let's say. So I can compare it. What is different? I don't know. Maybe Partizan fans are a little bit more aggressive. Our fans are a little bit different. I'm not saying they are quiet or something like that, but there is difference in this place, I think.
You just told us the biggest difference between Žalgiris and Lithuania compared to other countries. Basketball here is the #1 sport by far, and it's the one that kind of lifts up football, and everywhere else it's completely different. Football is the one that's pumping in money. Basketball, how do you see it?
Yeah, this is true. I wish we could have a bigger football club and how to say to have on the side also very strong football team. I know that they are doing how to say steps to make it. Yes, they have the vision for the next 5 years, and I think they will do everything what they can to make the football team stronger. But at the moment, yes, basketball is #1. I know that people like football as well, and they like to watch, they like to play, but the level is not the same. But how to say, we all hope that the football will grow up and it will, one day it will be equal with the basketball. In Lithuania, it's not be easy because basketball is some kind of religion here and for a long time. But how to say, if you are doing right things at the right moment, football can grow up fast.
And what about Žalgiris as let's say a company? It has so many employees. How do you see it growing?
Yes, when I started to play in the office, it was like 6-8 people who was working for the basketball team. Right now we have 300, maybe a little bit more employees, and we are managing not only Žalgiris arena, but also swimming pool next to arena, restaurant in arena. We are trying to get Kaunas Stadium and so on, Ice Palace also. So people sometimes when they hear Žalgiris name, they think only about basketball, but it's more bigger organization, and I'm very happy that it is so big and so different right now.
And what about? It seems like in modern basketball, there's not players like you staying for 10 years, 15 years in one place, becoming a true legend of the club.
Yes, the times has changed, and it's very easy right now to move between the clubs, between the countries, and to stay in one club for a longer time. I cannot say it become not popular, but the market is so open that if you are doing a great job here, somebody in Spain, Greece, Belgrade, they also watching, and they are trying to bring all the best players from other countries and other clubs. So it's different. That's the new reality, and we have to admit it.
Would you say that's the matter in new times more of money or players' character? Because you said teams want to bring better players. I'd argue that the money back in the day wasn't as big as it is today.
Yeah, of course, money is how to say strong impact, and players are playing basketball. That this is their job. They need to get money, and they want to get money as much as possible. So once again, the market is like that. The offers can come from any country, and if the offer is better, much better, I think that player thinks, and if he wants to leave the country or the club for the better offer, I think we have to understand that.
In your own situation, you spent 18 years in Žalgiris, only one year in Khimki. Were you having offers like the players you mentioned to go to change, and why did you stick with the Žalgiris? What's the reasons?
I think that's my personality. I was happy in Žalgiris. I am still happy here. I like to live in Kaunas. I like to have my family around. Maybe that's who I am, And of course, I had offers in the past, and we had the bad times here in Žalgiris. We have a couple of financial crises, and when you look back right now, it looks like it was easy to leave, but at the moment I didn't want to leave the club because the situation was very tricky, and who knows, maybe the club can go for bankrupt or something like that. So I decided to stay and help my home team and home club. Overall, I think I did the right choice. Stayed here. In one period of my career, my club helped me to become a EuroLeague player, to become a better player, and there was a time when I needed to help the club. So I think I did the right choice. I stayed here. I created my name. I was a captain. I was responsible more than for the basketball in Žalgiris.
And you are the EuroLeague's player with most appearances in history. Also legendary captain Žalgiris. I saw Žalgiris made a movie about you.
Yeah.
It premiered 1 month ago. How do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, when they told me this idea, I was skeptical because I don't like a lot social media, all those things, attention from the fans and so on and so on. So I was skeptical, but then they explained me a little bit more, and of course I came back home. I talked with my family, and we said, why not? Why not to have all the best moments in one movie, let's say, and then you will be old. You can show it for your kids, for your grandkids. So it's nice. And then I saw it on a cinema. It was really nice. All my colleagues from the past, all my best friends came to watch it. So it was very, very, how to say, very interesting for me, and it was a good time to remember all the old things.
Thank you.
And what about, you mentioned all the best moments. What's like the 1, 2, or maybe 3 moments that always comes first in your mind?
First of all, probably the Final Four year.
Yeah.
That was, after so difficult times with Žalgiris, finally we reached the top 8 at the beginning, and then we beat Olympiacos and we moved to Final Four. We went to Belgrade. That was amazing, I am from Kaunas. I grew up in Žalgiris Pyramid. I went to Sabonis, now it's named Žalgiris Basketball Academy, then youth program, and then the main team. So for me it was something special.
And what about the EuroLeague? It's always evolving. Now we have so many teams playing every other day practically. Do you think that's a good thing? It seems like this season and last season was so competitive. Every team was right there.
I think the model, the system that EuroLeague has right now, it is very, very competitive and very interesting for the fans, also for the clubs and the basketball players, because every day you have to be on your maximum and you have to compete at the highest level. So if in the previous years, I don't know, 15 years ago, you could, it was the group stages, and you could play some games not 100%, or you knew that the opponent is not too strong. But right now it is totally the opposite, and every game matters. And then the league is so competitive, so it doesn't matter, it's October or March, every game matters the same.
Yeah, and now there's like this, not rumors, but kind of EuroLeague wants to expand to some areas like London, not traditionally basketball places. Dubai, the thing that's most talked about. So do you think these kind of moves by EuroLeague will be a good thing?
Well, first of all, I think as an organization we always have to grow, and we have to expand. So if we have countries or markets where we can do that, why not? Just, of course, we have to discuss all the things before, and to see is it how to say, gonna work out or not. Try to think about it. So I think we have to expand, but to choose the market very carefully.
I think if Marco doesn't have anything else.
I'll just ask one more thing, and that's it. Following up the question, is that something you talked about with Mateusz, your predecessor, now the CEO of EuroLeague, about expanding? Did he had ideas about that earlier, or are they newer since Dan Boliroga became CEO?
Okay, when I was a player, I was talking with Paulus, and he was one of the GMs in the EuroLeague. They had the EuroLeague meetings, and they were discussing that the EuroLeague needs to expand, and it wasn't still clear. There was no Dubai, there was London, France. I remember many years ago.
Do you remember the year, maybe?
No, I don't remember the year, but yes, the idea for the EuroLeague, it was to try to expand and to look for the new markets. And when Paulus became a CEO, I think he continues this idea, and he's looking for the best option for EuroLeague to expand.
Okay, that would be it.
Thank you.